Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? She said we're going to be telling our testimony. This testimony is kind of strong on us. We don't really tell this to anyone. We've actually never said this to anyone. But this testimony, it affected me a lot because this started when I was 4 years old. And when you're 4, you don't remember much. But I remember this situation where we were struggling financially, and my mom was working like crazy just to have us pass by. But we had nothing. The house we lived in, it was always flooding. And I remember my mom moving everything from one area to another just to keep everything from getting ruined. But she always said, God is going to get us through this. We are going to do great, and I always believed that God would get us to better places, better things. I had no worries, but then again, I was 4. What worries did I really have? But I learned to believe and have faith that no matter the circumstances, God will pull us through it. While this was happening, Mom always said that we're gonna do this. We'll be fine. Obviously, I was only 4, but I knew that something was wrong. I could tell she's my mom, but I can tell by her face. But God spoke to her and told her that it was time for us to get out from this slump, and we had to move. So she decided to start packing. We had no money to get food, so she was thinking, how in the world am I gonna have money to get a plane ticket for Florida? But God provides, like always, right? So she kept having faith, and she kept packing. Every time it flooded, she unpack and then repack. And our family, they thought that we were crazy. Every time we told them that we were gonna move, that we're moving, they would say, what are you talking about? Why are you even trying to move on? Just stay here. What's the point? Just live the way your life is now. You're not gonna amount to anything if you go over there to Florida. You're not gonna make it. If you move to Florida, you're gonna end up coming back over here and living in the same life you're in now. But Mom had faith in God, and she didn't care about their negativity. So one day, she kept working, and like God, He always provides, we had the money to move. So we got the plane ticket. Now, when we went to go onto the plane, we had 11 suitcases, so we had everything with us. We made it here, and ever since we landed here, every day they would call us. Why are you guys still trying? Come back. You're not gonna make it. You still have no money. It's been 3 months. Just come back. There's no point in trying. But then again, Mom would tell them, I don't believe in your negativity, for I have a God that is bigger than anything. So she started looking for a job to prove them wrong. She got the job, and ever since that day, God spoke to her once again, and He told her, you had faith in me, and now you don't have to work anymore. I will provide for the rest of the way. And now, we're here. Look at us now. We're here at the Rock Church with our family. And ever since that day, there has never been a stop to God's overwhelming blessings and mercy on us.
God bless everyone. It's amazing to see the story from my son's side, because it's very different when God puts a situation and you have it seen through a child's eyes and an adult's eyes. You know, through a mother's eyes, it's very different. I was going through a really tough time in my life. I was going through a financial rut. We literally had nothing. I went from 3 jobs to half a job. I lost my car in a car accident, and I felt I had fallen to the deepest hole, you know, when you feel like you just fell to the bottom and you just can't get up. You can't crawl out of it. You can't just, climb out of it. All you can do is just kind of sit there and extend your hand and say, Jesus, just pull me out of this, because I can't do it myself. And that's the situation I was in. Everything was black to me. I didn't see anything else, but I knew God was there, and I knew He was going to pull me out of that situation. And when you see things go really bad in your life, it's not really going bad. It's God just moving all the bad out of the way. So you think that things are getting worse because, I lost my jobs. I lost them one after the other. I got into a car accident, and it was a total wreck, and I lost the only thing that was moving me to get to my job. My house, like Austin said, it was a disaster. But we kept packing. Every time it rained and it flooded, we went and we got more boxes, and we packed again, and we packed again, and we didn't give it up. And it wasn't something that happened overnight, but God worked because as I lost my jobs and I was working with this person, my ex-boss came around and he offered me 2 small jobs. To him, there were 2 small jobs. So I can do 2 audits, and he said, if you do them for me, you can have all the money. I don't want anything. I just want you to get me out of this situation because I'm stuck. So I'm thinking, I got no money. Of course I'm going to do them. So I did them, and I ended up with that money in my hands. The car in Puerto Rico, when you get into an accident, there's no insurance. You don't have anything. So you have something, it's like a state insurance. And they ended up paying me the total thing for my car. So I got that money. It all came one after the other, and God was just placing everything so we could leave. And when I got into this car accident and I saw what had happened to my car, I realized that God was taking away from me what I was holding on to. I was holding on to material things I didn't want to let go of. And he just took it away, not for my bad, but for my good. He had better things for me. And while everybody was all upset because I had lost my car and I could have lost my life, I was actually happy because I realized that second I said, I'm out. I'm leaving. God's taking me out because the only thing that's holding me here is gone. So I'm out. I'm ready to go. So I packed a little bit more, and within months after all this situation, God pulled us out of this and brought us here to Florida. And like Austin said, he provided me with a job. We've been here for 12 years. I've been in my job for 12 years. Amen. Glory to God. So he has given us a financial stability where, we can help others, and we don't have to, you still go through your stuff, but God's going to bring you through it, and he's not going to let you fall. And no matter how deep down you go in that hole, just extend your hand, because God's going to pull you right out of it and get you out of that situation. God bless you.